From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Was it Rosh Hashanah yesterday?
Happy New Year!
Yeah, when is it?
Last night, early this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that kicked off last night. I went to my Nana's I saw her for the first time in like almost 2 years.
Your Nana.
Yeah,
How was
so
she?
that was really, really cool and emotional. It was awesome. I got there super early so I could hang out. We watched Cooking with Paris on Netflix together.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful Rosh Hashanah.
You're so there's a quality about you more that like I don't know anybody else who is almost 40 who
Thank you.
How old are you?
43.
Oh, 43.
Almost 50, you mean.
Almost 50, yeah.
No, not quite.
Yeah. I don't know anybody else who's 46.
Oh, Jesus.
But actually still like truly will go out of your way to leave early to spend time with your Nana.
I wanted to because before
Do you
everyone
know
got there, I
anybody
wanted
like
to be
that, Mocha?
alone.
Do you know anybody who's like well into their 40s? That's
Like almost 50?
Yeah.
Like
that,
dipping my toes into my 40s.
Yeah. What is it about your Nana that you like?
I just find her so comforting. She was there from when I was born, obviously. And
Well, she wasn't born after.
I just
You mean she's not pushing 40?
I think it's also the nostalgia because she's lived in the same places since I was like a baby. So
Right.
I just love being in that environment, you know. And
What did she think of the Cooking with Paris show?
She hated it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she doesn't get it, but I loved it. It was
So is it her
fantastic.
place kind of feels like home to you?
Oh my God,
in a weird way?
absolutely.
Yeah.
There are more pictures of me at my Nana's than at my dad's.
Right.
So
Did your dad know that? Did you make sure you told
I'm
him?
going to tell him soon.
He's
I'm
got
like,
those cooler kids too, though, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daniel.
Okay, so it is Rosh Hashanah. And
a fantastic roast too, by the way.
oh yeah,
Yeah, wonderful roast.
And every year on Rosh Hashanah, Maurie, you bring in what's that thing
The
called?
shofar.
The shofar.
Yeah.
And
Can you see it? You're so far away. Oh my God, I just made that up.
here we go.
No, you didn't. You know, you've been practicing that all weekend.
Here we
This is
go.
hilarious.
Shecky chuckles. Yeah. All right. So you give Mocha the script and he does his part and you do your part?
Yeah, so
or?
this is also like the rabbi will blow the shofar in synagogue to ring in the new
So
year.
funny.
And there are different
What's so funny?
signals.
Why are you laughing, man?
I don't know, no reason.
He's having a special moment here.
Yeah.
And there are different calls, right? Like almost like a call to prayer, but it's like how to chime in the new year.
Sure.
And it's a ram's horn.
Yeah.
And I bought this one in Israel in 1992.
Okay. And so what's the process here? Break it down for us.
So Mocha will say there are 4 different signals.
Okay.
no, 4, yeah, okay.
And I will do the sound bursts that go with that one.
And what are the different sound bursts?
So there's tekiah,
Yeah.
which is one sort of long burst.
Okay.
And then there's shafarim, which
Yeah.
is 3 like.
Okay.
And then tavur.
So 1, 3, and how many?
So 1, 3, 9, and then super long.
1, 3, 9. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Let's celebrate.
Okay. Tekiah! Shefarim!
Is that 9?
You did 7, and you're supposed to do 3.
Oh, we're not at the 9. Oh, okay. Hang on. Do that one again. Okay. We'll go back.
Shefarim!
Okay.
Okay, and then Teruah! That was 22, and you're supposed to do 9.
Your face right now looks like it might crack open.
And then this is the one big one, okay, Dan Maurie?
Okay, hang on. Okay.
Tekiah Gedola! Oh
Happy New Year! Oh my God, there's 4 of you.
Yo, your face right now?
Holy Jesus. I can't believe he was a Jew.
You look like you have the flu right now.
No. You take a rapid test, man. Happy Rosh Hashanah, everybody.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
So back to school day one in the books.
Yes, sir.
Now we got back to school day one for a whole nother group of kids.
Peel District School Board and York Catholic District School Board are heading back today.
All right. So we'll start this all again for a new group.
Yeah. Why
if you're
not?
nervous, if you are excited, if
you don't want to go,
maybe you're going to a brand new school with all brand new kids and all this other stuff, feel free to shoot us a text. 925-555. Give us a call. 416-870-8888. Love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you through it.
Our little guy, his first day is today.
That's it.
Yeah, we went yesterday for Meet the Teacher.
Right.
And
How'd that go?
It went amazing.
Like his teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was so excited. He was like, can we go in now? And I was like, no, the school's closed. Like,
Yeah.
we'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, but I really want to go in. So we like walked around and I showed him like the playground and stuff. I'm like, do you remember when you were here? He said, yes. He doesn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they built a brand new playground here as well. And look at all the space for you guys to run around and you can make so much new friends. And he was like, he was pretty bummed out that we didn't get a chance to leave him there or for him to walk.
He just wants to do it, man. Like,
yeah,
stop
so he's
teasing me.
so excited.
Yeah, that's great.
So
what time does he start? Like regular school time?
Yeah, he'll be in, I think, at 9 or 8. No, 9 o'clock. I
Full
think.
day?
Yeah, because
Full
they
day.
do at his school. They're staggering start times for the students, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So one group, so that you don't clog up the parking lot with all the cars and all the parents. So one group starts, I believe, at 8:30, and the next group
So
starts
my
at like
car doesn't give your
9:15.
car COVID?
Yeah,
so stupid.
Delta variant.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Right, and then they have it. I don't know like if every school is like this, but at least at my son's, they have different entrances for different grades, right? So he's got to be there at a certain time and then be at a certain entrance.
So pickup time, what time does he wrap?
3:30.
3:30. So what's your plan for today? You haven't had a 9 a.m. to 3:30 without the boy in the house in like 2 years.
I am taking the most glorious nap on the couch. I haven't napped on the couch in forever.
Right, because you can't.
I can't.
You slapped in the face and a Lego up your nose. Yeah.
So today, when I get home, nap on the couch. I may even level up and do a sleep in the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you. Because what else you got going on, right? This is
Zero.
this is free.
This is amazing.
Yes, this is Jenna's not going to make you do a whole bunch of stuff now,
No,
right?
no.
Are
She
you
knows.
sure?
Yeah, she knows
Yeah.
today.
Did you already
today-
tell her?
She knows. Yeah, like weeks ago.
Okay.
It's a family calendar and everything.
And this is the thing is that you can't help, and I know that there's a lot of parents, and if you are like if you're like this, please just reach out and let us know because we want to talk to you. There's a lot of parents where it's heartbreaking because you've just spent so much time at home with your kid, right? We all understand that. This time during COVID and lockdown and homeschooling has, for the most part, been a gift because you will never get to spend this much time together as a family ever again, really. However, there's a lot of parents that, as sad as it is that they're not going to have that time, are heartbreaking. There's a lot of
thinking
parents.
about, even though I'm looking forward to this nap.
There's a lot of parents that are like, my God, I get my life back.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.
But
I miss that little guy already.
Of course. And nobody's saying you're not going to miss him, but you can also miss him and look forward to the nap.
Oh, facts.
Right? Yes. That doesn't make you, it doesn't mean you don't miss them. You can miss them terribly. Cry yourself to sleep this afternoon for all I care, but get that nap.
Oh, you know it.
Right?
How was Rox's first day? She
Yeah,
went
she
yesterday,
was
right?
great. Yeah.
She enjoyed it?
Yeah, new kids, a couple new kids in her class. She enjoyed it. And then today they have I think it's they're doing all afternoon gym outside exercises and stuff like that. And the school set up this whole thing where they can just get out and party and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was great. But I did the same thing. Yesterday. I went home and I was like, oh, it's like Modern Family's not playing. The house doesn't smell like pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was different.
Quiet.
And then I crashed.
Did you really?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did.
Good for you. Good for you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Been looking forward to this for a while.
This is 5 in 7.
It's Games Week, by the way, on the Roz and Mocha Show. Every day this week, you're going to get a Roz and Mocha game.
All of them.
That's how we do. We celebrate.
This is 5 and 7. Very simple game. We will ask Damnit Maurie to name 5 things. He has 7 seconds to name those 5 things. Mocha, you will be the official judge and timekeeper. Damnit Maurie, are you ready? Maurie.
Yeah.
Name 5 sports that start with B.
Baseball, basketball, badminton. Pogo.
Loser.
No.
Pogo?
That's a P.
Bogo?
Also, what sport is pogo?
Is that when you're on the stick and you boing, boing?
That's a sport?
I don't know. I'm just naming things.
Yeah, you said basketball. I would have given you, 100% baseball. Badminton. Boxing would have given you. Bowling
Yes.
would have given you.
Bowling?
Right?
Oh, my
Look at
God.
Mocha. What about bowling?
Who do you think you are? I am.
Damnit Maurie, name 5 things we've all done naked.
Oh, okay. Sex. Done naked. Shower. Swim. Sleep.
Loser.
You were so close.
You were so close. Sex would have given you shower, bathe, sleep.
Cook.
Get a massage would have given you. Also, the big one, birthed.
Oh, yeah. Birthday suit.
Right? We were all birthed naked.
And cooking.
Right. Damnit Maurie, name 5 things that when used properly are set on fire.
Fire.
I'm going to just play this.
Loser.
Okay. What else? I don't think it's in the spirit of the game to name fire when the question is name 5 things
That when used properly are set on fire. Fire. Final answer.
Yeah, duh. Fire, stupid.
Also, even if I gave that to you, you wheezed through the last 4.
I know.
Okay. Maurie would have given you candle, would have given you barbecue, would have given you fireplace, would have given you furnace, would have given you fireworks. Damnit Maurie, are you ready? Name 5 body parts in French.
Oh, no.
Loser.
Did you just say hair with a rolled R?
No.
Hair.
Okay, you want to try again?
Sure.
Damnit Maurie, name
Okay.
5 body parts in French.
Okay. Air. Chapeau. Okay. Penis.
Loser.
So you said air and hat.
Air, hat, and what was the third one?
Penis.
How do you say it?
I went penis.
What about tet? Your head.
Tet.
Sure. I don't know any of them. I was trying to think of hand, but I was just
Do
going
you
to
know
go like
anything in French?
no. Oh, how about eyes?
Les
Les
oeufs. That's an egg.
What about les yeux?
Yeah, that. Sure.
Also pain there. Finally, Damnit Maurie, name 5 things that go in your ear.
Q-tip, finger, tongue.
Wow.
iPods, earbuds.
How big are your ears, bro? Sticking an iPod. Are you talking regular size iPod or like one of them old school nanos?
I guess the tongue would have to go in first, right? And then
to make room?
And then you lube it up a little, and then you can put the whole iPod in your ear. Yes, would have given you Q-tip, earphones, earplugs, drops I would have given you. Also thermometer I would have given you. But tongue and iPod also on the list somewhere, I'm sure.
And that is how you play 5 and 7.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yes, Games Week continues on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Well, it's like charades, but only using the mouth. That's all you get to figure it out. It's a little bit tricky without a doubt. If you didn't know, now you know what it's about. It's time to play Mouse Charades, the best game you've ever played. It's time to play Mouse Charades. If you can figure it out, then you've got it made.
I hate this game.
Oh my God, I love this game.
I hate this game.
Why?
I may hate mouse charades more than you hate Snapped. Put it that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know me, the fix is in.
There's no pain for you.
I what?
There's no pain.
There's no pain. No, but what's painful to me is the conspiracy. That's what. And I have a lot of people. I have a lot of people in my DMs that are starting to back me that this is a rigged game to make me look foolish. But anyway, as you were, Mouse Charades.
Oh, we don't need a game for that.
I love Snapped, by the way.
Oh,
I don't know where you got that from, that I hate it.
Okay, your wife hates it when you go home with your welts all over your neck, like you're a cheater. Cheating with a shark is what it looks like.
So, if you've never heard us play Mouse Charades on the show before,
it's very simple. Mouse Charades, exactly like regular charades. Damnit Maurie will be giving the clues. Mocha and I will be the ones who guess, going head to head. Maurie not allowed to do any sort of hand movements, body movements, pantomiming, anything like that. All the clues have to be delivered simply by using sounds, by using his mouth, hence Mouse Charades.
Correct. What you're going to hear is a ding to signify the 20 seconds that Roz and I each have to figure out what it is Damnit Maurie's mouthing.
Right.
And then that 20 seconds is ended with the sound of a double buzz.
Okay, here we go. Who's going to start today?
Well, because you're the loser, you go first.
Oh, geez. See,
no, but I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like because
anyway, just do it. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
That is the wind, obviously. But there's a hum to it. That is like, it better not be a fart. Obviously, it's not. Okay. This isn't a sound that's... What is it?
Shredding paper in a paper shredder.
Okay, see what I mean, people? Okay.
My God.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. That is unfair.
And I have a paper shredder, so I know that that's accurate.
Oh, God. Okay, go.
I agree. That's not right. Damnit Maurie. That's not right. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay.
That is a boat. That is running water. That is Niagara Falls. That is a horse. That is a raccoon. That is a cat. That is a purring cat. That is a dog.
Oh, look at you not getting one, son.
Bowling a strike.
You.
Excuse me?
Bowling a strike.
Do the noise again?
No, let me break it down.
I've never been to that bowling alley before.
I don't know what you're hitting, but those aren't pins.
Let me break it down. That's the ball on the hardwood.
Okay, so yeah.
It doesn't make that noise, though.
Also purring cat, but go ahead.
Sure, until...
Yeah. Also water balloon. Purring cat water balloon. Is that right? Was that what it was?
No.
Purring cat water balloon?
Purring cat getting hit by a water balloon?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Because that also would have been a very unfair clue. Purring cat getting hit by a water balloon. Okay, I'm ready. I'm feeling like I might win this now. Okay, go ahead. That to me sounds just like the last. That to me sounds
I
paper
agree.
shredding. Okay. That's squishing a sponge. That is, oh God, I don't know, squeezing the stuff out of something. That is what? I don't know what that something is, but it's coming out fast. It didn't want to be in there.
Washing your hands.
Okay, no, okay. Okay.
You're the worst.
You're the worst clue giver ever. You really are. You really are. Yeah, go ahead. Mocha, you're up.
Okay.
This is Mouse Charades, by the way.
Hitting a strike while bowling. That's a horse. That's running water. That is a purring cat.
Yes.
Oh, bull.
A cat purring.
Oh my God.
Bro, it sounded exactly like the last clue that it gave me.
Is it
I just
because-
said that for jokes.
Okay. I have a funny feeling everything in that cup is going to be the exact same thing. You're going to keep pulling out a version of a cat purring, and Mocha's going to keep winning. This is my problem.
I only said, legit, I just said that for jokes.
Okay.
I only said that for jokes.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Veet, veet, poop, poop. Veet. Okay. Okay. Veet, veet, poop, poop, wee, wee. Okay. Is it something trying to talk to me? Is it a poltergeist? How can I help you? Are you in danger? Okay. What is that?
A dog playing with a squeaky toy.
Oh, okay. Weet, weet, veet, veet, poop, poop. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Stop right now.
Okay.
Like,
Go one more. Go
You
one
want
more.
one more?
No, for you. Yeah, go
okay,
one more.
ready?
Yep.
That is
Also paper shredding.
breathing very heavily. That is sucking in air, inhaling. Inhaling through a tube, sucking a straw, pumping up a balloon.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said pumping up a balloon?
What is it?
Blowing up a balloon.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, and I said it before the double buzz.
You did.
Shut
No,
up.
you did. You
Shut
did.
up.
You
You
did.
guys suck.
He started his answer before the buzz, and it was the correct
Whose
answer.
side are you on? Veet, veet, poop, poop, me, me.
And that is how you play on charades. Beep, beep, boop, boop.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
First day of school for a bunch of students, all going back to school today.
You know, I only recently learned that there's no more chalkboards in school. It's now like smart boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have to help the teacher clean all that stuff off.
You were basically an employee when you went to school, man.
Big time.
All the stories you have, that's all you did, man.
A couple of texts we got. Shout out to all the first-year teachers starting their career in a pandemic. You got this, reads one text. Another one said, I'm going back into the classroom after being a virtual teacher for a year. I'm so excited to be back in person. Only a little bit nervous. Another one reads here, shout out to all the early childhood educators who work year-round with no break, just finished summer camp, and now we are back today for a PA Day program in York Region before and aftercare starts on Thursday. Best of luck. Another one. Wishing all the students at St. Sebastian Catholic Elementary School in Mississauga a wonderful first day today. Go Spartans! Again, you can call us at 416-870-8888, or you can shoot us a text at 925-555. Kara sent us this text, Roz. My kid isn't starting school for the first time, but he's going into 6th grade and told me no hugs and kisses when I drop him off. He basically wants to jump out of the car while it's still moving and not look back.
Dive roll.
So was this the rule? Was this a rule like he set in place just today, or has he been prepping this rule by mentioning it a few times to you?
He told me that a few times, like in the last couple of days. He said he doesn't want me kissing him and hugging him anymore when I drop him off.
Oh, wow. How'd that make you feel?
Well, it broke my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And the only thing is like you think back, and not that long ago, like what are we talking? Like maybe 6 years ago, when you drop your kid off those first couple times, it's like you have to hang on to them for 15 minutes and then linger in the hallway for a little while just so they know you're there, right?
I had to walk him to his class, and he wouldn't let go of my hand. He cried when I left, and I remember the teachers had to call me and say, like, he needs to talk to you because he won't stop me now. He wants nothing to do. I think there's a girl, though. I think he likes a girl. I think that's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kara,
okay.
Kara, your son still needs you. He just doesn't need you there.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, my heart break. You know what? I am not looking forward to the day where my son Cruz says, like, don't give me a hug or don't give me a kiss.
Yeah.
Like, especially in front of other people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably it'll probably happen earlier with you because I think it often happens earlier with dads than it does with it does with moms. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah,
I have
think
two
so.
other ones though, so I'm okay. I have twin 6-year-olds, and
Oh,
they're
you're good.
so I'll be okay.
We can smother them.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
All right. What's your little guy's name? What's his name? The one that's going rogue now.
Ethan is the oldest, and then I have
Okay.
Max and Finn are my twins.
Right.
So
All right.
Well, shout out to Ethan. No hugs and kisses.
he's not even up yet, so I'll let him know.
All right.
All right. All the best on the first day, Kara. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
girl.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
All right, everybody. Here we go.
All right, hey, it's time for Name That Quarantune.
All right.
I'm excited, guys.
It is Games Week as we continue on. Name That Quarantune is the game we're going to be doing today. It will be Mocha against Damnit Maurie.
I've not done well with this.
No, that's true. You have not done well with this. Maybe today will be the day that you turn it all around. Name that quarantine. The way that this started was the question was asked, can you name a legendary song and artist, like legendary track and artist, but only hearing the first line of that song? And then we realized it's actually incredibly difficult because you wind up getting 25 different songs rolling around in your head before you figure out what the correct answer is.
You need like 5 seconds of the song.
Exactly. So the category today for Name That Quarantune, these are all songs that have been played to death.
Okay.
These are all songs that have been played to death. So you would think these are all songs that you have each heard a million times.
Like Who Let the Dogs Out or something.
Should be easy,
Baha,
right?
by the way.
There we go. Not on the list, by the way.
Oh,
sorry. Darn it. Damnit Maurie, can the people at home hear your buzzer, please? Mocha. Damnit Maurie. Mocha. All right, Shem is here, who will be the official judge and timekeeper in case there is calls for a tiebreaker. You guys both buzz in simultaneously. Shem will make the call, and his call will be the final call. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 9, please, Mocha.
Snow glows white on the mountain tonight.
Mocha.
that is, it's from Frozen. Let It Go by either Demi Lovato or Idina Menzel.
Yes, wow. Yeah, very good.
See, I don't have a child.
But you should know that, though. You should know that. I would have even given you, had you said from Frozen.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah.
Can I tell you? I've never seen Frozen.
Really? There you go. That song.
But I know that song.
Played to death.
Neither have I.
That's why you know it, because it was played to death. Shem, the score so far?
1-0 Mocha.
Thank you.
Okay, that's not fair.
Number 15, please.
Somebody wants
Oh, Damnit Maurie.
Somebody All-Star by Smash Mouth.
Yes. Wow. Correct. There you go. Interesting. Took him a while.
Yeah.
Got there. All right. Give me number 4, please, Mocha. Mocha.
That is Bruno Mars 24 Karat Magic.
Incorrect. Maury for the steal.
Oh my God.
Bruno Mars 24 Magic.
Incorrect. That was Uptown Funk.
Oh, that's right.
Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars.
Oh my God, that's right. That's
Again, the category.
Girl, say hallelujah. Girl, say hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you.
All right.
Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Oh, don't believe it, just watch.
Again, the category is songs that have been played to death. Number 11, please, Mocha. Maury.
It's Elton John. Goodbye. Candle in the Wind.
Yes.
Close.
So close.
Yeah.
So close.
I felt like my gay was like leaking out.
I knew it was Elton John. I didn't know the name of the song. I was going to say Princess Diana. Because that's where I know it
That's
from.
the remake. That's the remake is the Princess Diana
This one's
version.
about Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right. Give me 16, please, Mocha.
No clouds in my stones.
Mocha.
That is Rihanna and Jay-Z Umbrella.
Yes, sir. Oh, we got a
Really?
game.
That's how that starts?
Yep.
We got a game. The score, Shem?
2-2.
2-2.
Oh my God, we should just stop right there.
This is Name That Quarantune. And again, these are all songs that have been played to death. Number 13, please, Mocha. Maury.
Gautier, Somebody I Used to Know.
Yes.
Oh, and I knew that one too. Good one, dude. Good one.
Here we go. Number 8, please. Mocha.
That is Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe.
Correct. Yes. Oh, what's the score, Shem?
It is 3-3.
3-3.
This is crazy.
Ooh, my heart is pounding.
You shouldn't have ate 3 bags of chips this morning, bro.
Number 14. Maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be the tiebreaker. Number 14, please, Mocha. Maury.
Mariah Carey and All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Right.
If I didn't get that, I could be divorced.
I know that one. Yo, is this the first time Damnit Maurie has won?
I think it is.
No, I've not won yet.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, I guess he
But
wants
where's
to
the
play
big
another one.
fanfare?
Found fair. Final score is what, Shem?
4-3 for Maury.
4-3 for Damnit Maurie. Well,
I'm
there
not
we
used
go.
to winning. I'm like, no, take it.
Yeah, you're not a very good winner, are
No,
you?
I'm like,
you're a
you
terrible
should win.
loser.
I'm not a winner.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
Hey, Maury, come on in here for a sec. Damnit Maurie, any advice for somebody who may not be as excited as you might think they are going back to school? Somebody who might be a little bit nervous. Somebody who
I
might
was
be
super nervous
hesitant about
every year on
making
my back to
friends.
school. I was always nervous. And honestly, I've given this advice to my brothers.
Yes.
Who, by the way, it was their first day yesterday.
Yes.
In high school together for the first time, finally in school. And my brother Daniel wanted one of his girlfriends to drive him instead of
one of
Donna.
his girlfriends.
Yeah. So Donna wrote
Okay,
me going,
player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Donna wrote me going, Daniel asked one of his girls to drive him to school, so I didn't have to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One of his girls.
One of his girls.
Hold on now.
And he also said, he asked.
Yeah. Okay.
Mom, you swim by my house this
Okay,
morning,
so what
baby?
is your advice is to become a stud? What is your advice? I don't know what you meant.
He's got it made. He's good. But if
Okay.
you're not like
Okay.
Daniel Sherman, then I would say this. Honestly, when you walk in, you need to start talking to people immediately and complimenting people, asking lots of questions.
Like
Like
what do you mean?
immediately?
When you say immediately start complimenting
Like as soon as you
people?
walk in the door, you need to go around and start mingling and talk. How was your summer? Did you read any good books?
Right away?
right, like out of the gate.
Like you just walk up to someone and be
You
like,
have a
hey,
small window
nice
to become
shirt?
popular.
Okay. Oh,
You have a small
wait.
window.
So you're assuming that the goal for somebody who is nervous about going to school, the goal is to become popular. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. You always have someone to talk to.
Okay. So let's just say you are hesitant and a little bit nervous. You are not the most outgoing individual. You don't know if you have the confidence to walk up and ask somebody.
Ask somebody how their summer was, and what books they read.
No, but you have to do it right away. That's why you got to do it right away, right? It's like, don't dip your foot in the pool, jump in the pool.
Okay.
Because if you don't do that right away, you're going to start thinking to yourself, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't do this. Door opens, talk.
I'm getting so much anxiety listening to Maurie's advice on how to not have anxiety on the first day of school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would have been fine. Now I'm terrified.
Yeah. By the way, just don't do any of that.
Okay.
Everyone.
No, door opens.
Okay.
Hey!
So I want to go back to the start throwing compliments around. Like, what are some of the things that you would compliment somebody on the first day of school?
Oh, it looks like you got a lot of sun this summer.
Okay. In grade 9? You want somebody to walk up? Okay.
What if the first person you walk up to isn't white?
Yeah, Shem.
Hi, Shem.
Yeah.
A lot of sun in here, huh?
What if you walk into school and the first person you see is Shem?
Yeah.
Then you can just be like, you look super healthy and happy.
Yeah. Oh, good one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like that? Why don't you like that?
What do you mean I look healthy and fine? Was I trash last year?
Oh, God. Okay.
Assuming I didn't know you last year.
Now we move on to the next person because obviously Shem is not going to be your ticket to popularity.
That's fine. He can be alone.
Let's move on to the next person now. Okay, that
Say to
didn't
somebody,
work.
Then you walk over to you and I can be like,
Yes.
you look like you got a lot of sleep last night.
Wow.
So, okay, but you think that somebody,
Wow.
but here's
Mr.
the thing.
Popular by the end of the day.
Here's
Look at you.
Here's the thing. You're talking like the compliments that you're asking people to give. I understand that. But I think that you're missing the point on, I don't think somebody in grade 9 is going to receive that as a compliment. Like
No.
if somebody walked up to me when I was in grade 9 and they were like, who was my peer, like not a teacher, who walked up to me and was like, you know what? You look like you got a lot of sleep last night. I'd be, whatever. Creepy. Why are you talking about me sleeping?
I know.
Weirdo.
Okay, why don't we move on to my next piece of advice?
Okay, yes, which is
Offer, like if you find several people, offer to do work with them. Offer to be like, hey, why don't we get together and do our assignments together?
On the first day?
Yeah, that way you already have a study group.
Okay, so your plan is to walk in after summer break when people are still mingling the halls before the bell is even gone and start organizing study groups?
Okay, next piece of advice.
Next piece of advice.
Last piece of advice.
Find your lunch buddies. Hey, who
Okay.
wants to do lunch?
Welcome back to school, everybody.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
All right, everyone. It's time to play everyone's favorite game.
New game alert. New game alert. Okay.
This is
Snapped.
There we go.
Yes.
I'm shocked that Mocha, you're very excited to be playing
I'm
Snap
so
today.
excited.
You've gone home.
Liar.
You've gone home. Your wife has been so concerned with your neck because of the giant welts that you've had on your neck after playing Snap.
Has it ever come across in the past that I don't like this game?
Oh.
I love all the games that we play on the show.
This guy's being facetious
Fair
or something.
enough. So here we go. So Snapped, if this is your first time hearing Snapped, it is a straight-up trivia challenge between Mocha and Damnit Maurie. Each of them will have a big, thick, red elastic band around their neck. You have a chance to buzz in to answer the question correctly. If you answer the question incorrectly, you hook your thumb underneath the elastic band, stretch it all the way out a full arm's length, and then you just let it rip. You let it go, and it comes back, and it snaps you, hence the game Snapped. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
No.
For everybody at home, Damnit Maurie, can we hear your buzzer? Mocha, your buzzer. Maurie again. Mocha. There we go. Mocha's is the lower tone. Damnit Maurie's is the
more masculine tone.
Okay. Your categories today, gentlemen, and Mocha, I will allow you to choose the category today.
Okay.
Your categories are men in capes.
Yeah.
And Golden Girls.
Oh, yeah.
These are all women who have won Best Actress at the Academy Awards.
You need to listen to the full description first, Maury.
I was going to win today.
Let's go with Men in Capes.
Men in Capes. Here we go. Creeped Christine, then sang Music of the Night. Oh, I'm going to say Maury on that one.
Phantom of the Opera.
Correct.
And I knew that one.
All right. Mocha. Now Mocha's going to hook his thumb underneath the elastic.
Okay, I'm going to go
Pull
on
it all the way out.
the right side of my neck. Guys, I can't tell you how much I love this game. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I love this game so much. I love the game so much.
Oh, that one looked like it hurt. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, continuing on to the category of men in capes. Mocha, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hand on the buzzer, please. He ran Cloud City, then sold out Han Solo. Mocha.
Lando Calrissian.
True.
That's not fair.
Why?
Because I know nothing about star stuff.
That's not my problem. Okay. All right, Maury, let her rip.
Oh, no.
And gets to snapping.
Okay, now which side's Maury going to do? Maury historically has gone for the right side, hooking his right thumb
go
underneath
like from
it.
the front, but I feel that would be...
Oh, no. I would highly recommend against that.
Yeah, okay, out it goes. Full arm length, and let her rip.
Oh!
Four.
All right, rounding out the category of men in capes. Gentlemen, hands on buzzers. Here we go. This superhero paired his cape with a pair of green underpants. Maury.
Green Lantern.
Incorrect. Mocha.
Robin.
Correct.
Yes.
I thought it was a trick.
Gets to snapping, son.
Get to snapping, Maury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maury's going the other side now.
Okay, on the left
Because
side.
last time I was bleeding.
Okay. Here we go. All the way out and...
Yo, you made Shem shake just now.
Sore.
Okay, next category.
Shem, are you keeping score? I believe it is 2-1, correct?
It's 2-1.
All right, here we go. Moving on to the category of Golden Girls. These are all women who have won Best Actress at the Academy Awards.
Oh, no.
In 1999, she won for Shakespeare in Love. Mocha.
Oh my God. Kristen Dunst.
Incorrect.
What's the answer?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's it.
So that's a moot point?
What do you mean?
Like nobody does it?
Yeah, Mocha does it.
You're not listening. Yo, did that last snap tickle your hearing too?
I think it did.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the same right side as well.
Mocha is hooking his
ready?
thumb underneath his elastic band. The elastic is all the way out. He's about to let it rip, and... Oh! That's a bad one.
I'm so scared.
All right, continuing on the category of Golden Girls. All women who have won the Academy Award for Best Actress. In 2010, she won for The Blind Side. Mocha.
Sandra Bullock.
Correct.
I said it too.
No, you have not in time. Okay. All right, Maury, out you go. Maury's arm is all the way out, and... Final question. If Maurie does get this one right, we tie it up. We go to the toe breaker.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go.
The toe breaker.
Here we go. In 2017, she won for La La Land. Maurie.
Oh God. It is. Oh my God.
5,
Please give me
4, 3, 2, 1. Mocha.
Emma Stone.
Yes.
Yeah! Yo, get the snapping, son.
I was trying to explain why.
Doesn't matter.
Why you didn't know who it was, but you buzzed in anyway?
I was going to say Emma Thompson.
Get to snapping more.
Yeah.
Which side are you going with?
I'm
Left or right?
distraught.
It's going to the left side, all the way
left
out.
side, all the way.
Oh, fun. Oh, fun.
That was a lot of fun.
There we go.
That's
And
how you play Snap.
That is.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Here's what Lindsay texted to us. Why am I so sad to drop off my kid for the first time? She's been driving me crazy since March 2020. Happy first day, Ellie. Love, Mom.
If it's not too much to ask, what did you or like what was said? Because obviously you thought about the words, right?
Well, I had to put her on the bus, so I told her, be a big girl. You get on there, you sit down, you listen, be safe. And then I actually drove behind the bus to school to follow her.
Aw. Did you really?
Here, walk in, and see all of her friends. So it's crazy. She's only 3, and my son just started daycare, and I'm pregnant again, and there's so many emotions and so many hormones, but this is like such a monumental step.
Yeah.
So when you followed that bus and it got to the school, right? Did she know that you were following, or you were doing it because you wanted to just make sure she was okay?
Yeah, she didn't know I was following.
Okay.
And then she saw me,
Oh,
and
no.
I was worried she was going to panic when she got off the bus.
Yeah.
But she was okay. She just followed the teachers. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry again. They're like little people that you just send on their way. This is like the start of letting them go.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking, huh?
But then they're also so excited, and that this is going to be so much fun for them. And they've been at home without kids for so long. So to make friends and, see other people, that's all so exciting for them too. And
Yeah, and also to just be a kid with other kids.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm happy that she was that kid that was excited and ready to go, whereas there were other kids who were clinging on and, not wanting to leave. So for me, it was like, okay, I've done my part, and here we go.
The heartbreaking thing for me came after. It wasn't so much the drop-off. The drop-off was beautiful and it was awesome. But the heartbreaking thing that you start to see, and it'll happen quite consistently, is, you're sort of sending them out, kind of into the world a little bit. And when the first time they come home, where they are proud of themselves for something that they did out in the world, that's the crushing part. Right? Because normally when they're proud of themselves, it's like something that you're involved in. It's at home. It's a game. You're building something. You're doing something. You're hitting those achievements. But the day that they come home where they're proud of themselves, that's something they did on their own, is the crushing part. That's the beautiful part.
First little bit of independence.
Yeah.
Away from us.
Yeah. What's she gonna have for lunch?
Oh my gosh, I packed her a bologna sandwich.
Yeah. First day of school bologna sandwich. Classic mom.
Yeah.
Eat it, right? I know she's going to eat that.
Yeah.
So got blueberries and a yogurt, and then I threw in some gummies, and I cut up some grapes in quarters so I'm not like the dangerous mom sending full grapes.
Yeah.
Even though at home, she can eat a grape whole, right?
No, I know, but
I know, got to follow them rules.
No, you're great.
Well, Lindsay, we're happy that that drop-off went as expected, I guess. And thank you for taking time out of your day to join us on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Oh, it's my pleasure, guys. I love listening to you.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too, guys. Bye now.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Did you say it's back to school?
I said first day of school.
Oh my God, did you say it's the first day of school?
What, you got jokes?
Oh my God, I have jokes. Back to school jokes.
All right.
Oh, don't do that. He doesn't. No. We're not doing that.
We got to open that.
No, we don't. We're doing a cold. Cold.
Do you know
the
how
way I
hard it
like
is to get laughter when it's a cold
I know.
joke?
This is my favorite way. This is no more production.
Knock, knock. Who's
there?
There. No, knock. I do, you do.
Okay.
You do who?
Okay, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Okay, yes.
Who's
okay,
there?
so, right, so B2.
B2 who?
B2 school on time.
B2 who?
Like,
School?
B2.
That's a terrible sentence.
That's a terrible sentence. Say the sentence again, the punchline.
We'll just move on.
No. Say the punchline again.
Okay, so knock, knock.
Who's there?
Right. Okay, B2.
B2 who?
B2 school on time.
B2 school on time. Okay, yeah, I guess, man, it's borderline English, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Okay, next.
English teachers right now cringing.
Yeah, I know, cringing. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Why did the broom get a poor grade in school?
Why did the broom get a poor grade in school?
Because it was always sweeping during class. Maybe we need the
That's
music.
not funny.
It's not funny. Where's the joke in that? It was always
Like it was
sweeping.
always sweeping, like cleaning up and stuff?
it's
Sweeping is it's a broom instead of sleeping.
right. I got it now. Yes.
Oh, I thought like
Yes.
it was distracted
No,
by cleaning up the room
no.
and stuff.
No.
the
It's a play on words.
Yes.
Oh, because
instead
it
of-
was
it was always-
sweeping
yeah,
all the
instead of
time. I
sleeping.
would find that quite helpful.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks,
yeah,
broom.
Yeah.
Why did the M&M go to school?
Why?
Because he really wanted to be a smarty. Why did the computer... No, what did the computer do for
What was
lunch?
that noise?
What?
What was that noise?
Sorry. What happened? The computer ate lunch?
No.
Oh.
What does your computer do for lunch?
Eat data.
Has a bite.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I was like waiting.
For what?
I don't know. Maybe you laugh like it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
What did the buffalo say at drop off?
Stop sweeping so much.
No. Bison.
What?
Like bison.
Okay.
What's the difference between? You there? What's the difference between? What's the difference
Shem,
between
pause for
a
one second. Shem, you go to church. Is that the sound that somebody makes when the devil's jumping out of them? Like when your guy puts his hand on the forehead?
Yeah, a
it's
little
very
bit.
similar, right?
Very similar.
Yeah, okay, cool, thanks.
What's the difference between a teacher and a train?
What?
A teacher says, "Spit out that gum," and a train says, "Choo choo." Have you heard about the? Have you heard about the teacher who was cross-eyed?
No.
Oh, bye, son.
No,
What?
she couldn't control her pupils.
That's just straight up mean.
What kind?
Shout out to all the cross-eyed teachers out
Okay,
there.
I want to get through all these.
Okay. Trust us, so do I. So do we.
What?
There's the devil again.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of tree does a math teacher climb?
What?
Geometry. Knock knock.
What?
Who's there?
No,
Who's
what?
there? Who's
Yeah.
there?
Knock
Sorry.
knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Jess.
Jess who?
Jess, wait till I tell you about my first day back to school. Okay. What did the boy? Oh no. Why did the music teacher need a ladder?
What happened to the boy? What happened to the boy?
Where's that joke?
Is the boy missing?
Okay,
What happened to the boy?
We'll get back to the boy.
Okay.
Okay, why did the music teacher need a ladder?
Why?
To reach the high notes.
Okay.
Okay, why did the boy go to school with his pants tucked into his socks?
Why?
To reach the high notes.
No, to protect himself from mathematics.
Oh my God. Okay. Is that it?
Goodbye.
Are you done though?
Yeah, do you want to? I can do them again.
The same ones. No, I think we're good.
Knock knock.
Who's there? Oh.
Bye, son.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, it's Roz and Mocha. Who's this?
It's Tiffany.
What's up, Tiffany?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Just getting ready for back to school. I'm a teacher and a parent, but today's my first official day.
And did you already do your drop off with your kids?
I did, yeah.
And how was that?
They're on the bus. Oh, great. They were ready. I have a JK and a grade 1, and they're ready to go. I'm
Oh,
excited.
JK. Little piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He
so
was
cute.
excited.
That's so great. So what's your plan as a teacher? What are you hoping you get out of today?
I'm hoping that the kids have a fun day and, happy to see their friends and classmates and just an overall great start to the year, and hopefully, no lockdowns, because they need that in-person learning.
Oh, absolutely.
What grade do you teach?
I teach grade 1.
Oh,
that's so cute.
Yeah. I was going to say thank you so much. My ride to work is just gets me in a good mood and ready to take on the day. So I just want to thank you guys. Listen to you guys every day. So
No, thank you. Thank you for making time for us, Tiffany.
No problem.
Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh, gosh. Don't do this to me.
Catch
It's
you off
like
guard.
picking a favorite student.
But we know you have a favorite student.
Say Roz.
Why does that sound like it hurt?
Well, because your laugh is just so contagious and it puts me in a good mood, but Roz brings the laughs on. So it's like you're a duo, obviously. So
So you like Mocha's laugh, right? But you said that
Yeah.
I bring the laugh down. Is that what you said?
No, you bring it on. Like you bring the laughs, and
right.
Mocha's laugh is just contagious. So
Right. So
kind of a duo, but
right. That's right. Everybody loves Mocha's laugh. So many people have said that Mocha's their favorite because they love Mocha's laugh. But nobody ever gives credit to the guy that makes Mocha laugh.
Shem.
Exactly.
Oh, shut up.
Love you, Tiffany.
Love you guys. Have a great day.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
Update.
Carolyn, welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Doing good. So we talked to you back in March.
Yes.
So back in March, when you called us for Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life, you had told us that you were in a relationship for over a year, and the ongoing issue was that your boyfriend can't seem to let go of his ex and their history, and that he was still living in the place that they shared, and her crap was all over the place, and you slept over in the same bed that they used, and then one time he pulled out a sock from under the bed, asked if it was yours. It turned out to be hers. You couldn't take it anymore, and you said that he was making the changes that he needed, but things were still problematic. And I remember the conversation that we had, the three of us, was, maybe this was some sort of either compassion play where he wasn't ready to let go or completely letting go, thought that it would somehow still hurt his ex, or maybe that he didn't get the full closure that he needed when they broke up, and he didn't have the sort of ability or room in his heart to fully move on. And you were kind of at a crossroads, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so what did you get out of the conversation that we had before we get to what you did?
Yeah, well, I remember, Roz, you saying to me when we did talk about this in March, you said, there's no such thing as a break, which is what he asked for at the time in March.
Right.
And it's either you're in or you're out. And I couldn't agree more with that. And I made the call at the time to just cut things off so he could have the time and the space to really reflect on what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so did you guys took a break, or you broke up?
We broke up.
Broke up. Okay. Wow.
Fully. Yeah. And so I basically left him alone for about 2 months. And he actually took the initiative to reach out to me and say, hey, I want to get back together. And he took the steps to actually move out of his place, found a new place, got rid of all of her stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a second. In that 2 months, though, when you guys broke up, did you get together with anyone else? Did he get together? Well, actually, no, because he was working on trying to get out of that place. But did you find somebody else and start dating again? Oh, you did?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was just focusing on myself for those 2 months. So
did he get rid of her stuff, or did he give her stuff back to her?
He got rid of it.
He got rid of it.
Out.
He got rid of it. Okay, good for him.
So she is in no way at all in his life whatsoever.
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so what's the status with you guys now? Are you back together?
Yes,
You are?
Nice.
Together.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
So what's the situation? Did you jump right back in?
Yeah, we just jumped right back in, essentially. But I think what was an important step for us is to really work on our stuff together. I think it was important for him to reflect on what he wants and reflect on what I wanted. And I think we're in a really good place now. And, thank you so much for giving me that advice, because you're right. It's either you're in or you're out. You can't just have one foot out the door and one foot in the door. You have to take the time and the space to know what you want.
And the thing with breaks, because we get a lot of people calling up talking about breaks, and really why why they don't work is because people want to take a break just from each other. But in order for a break to even have a shot at working, there has to be clearly established rules in a break. And oftentimes it's the differences in those people that will prevent you from coming up with those clearly defined rules. And that's why it's you can't be a little in and a little out. It's all or nothing. And that's the sort of healthiest way to do it. How did he tell you that he got rid of all the stuff? Did you just find out? Did you ask, or what happened?
He sent me a new listing of his new place. And then he actually showed me, like, it's all gone. So, yeah. No, it's great.
Okay. So, Carolyn, how does it feel? Like, do you sleep much better at night next to him in a new bed as opposed to going to bed knowing that his ex-girlfriend was also in that bed?
I sleep so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Because, like, I also recently got a new place, too. So it's just nice to bounce between both places, knowing that.
So you didn't move in
there
together. So he's in his own place and you have your own place.
Oh, so you're taking it. So you're taking it a bit slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you. Good
That's
for you.
all right.
Well, there you
Nothing
go.
wrong
This is a great FML update.
Yeah. Are you guys? Like the most important thing is, are you happy? Are you both happy now?
So happy. So happy. He's really taken, like, the steps to prove himself. Like, everything that I needed him to address, he's addressed, and then, gone over and beyond to really prove himself. Because, when I told him, like, I want to break up because it's either you're in or you're out, it's like, he's like, oh man, she's serious. Like, she's not playing around. Like, she means business. And, like, yeah. And I think I scared him straight. So.
Good for you. There you go. I like
to
this.
hear it. Love
this
to
is
hear
great.
it. Congratulations, Carolyn. Thank you so much for checking in once again with the Roz and Mocha Show.
Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Love you too. Take care.
Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Hi, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, my name's Tanya. I've actually called you guys every single year on my first day of school since grade 6. And it's officially the first day of grade 12, so I wanted to call in and say, thank you for getting me through it all.
Whoa, that is incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's your name again?
Tanya.
Tanya. So how you feeling going into grade 12?
A little nervous because it's been a while since I'm actually going into school. It's been a while since we actually sat in the classroom.
Yeah.
So it's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm excited.
Yeah, are you excited mainly to see your friends again, or just to be in that environment again?
Yeah, just to be in that environment, because it's just so foreign to be with so many people. So it's like I'm just like I want to readjust to that, and get to meet new people and just talk to people in real life and not have to.
What are you? What's your first day of school outfit? And the reason I ask is because I know a lot of kids in high school got really used to pajamas, doing their school on the bed, never leaving their room. And that's how you learn now, right? It's absolute comfort. So going back into a classroom is a much different just physical environment, but also what you wear. Did you lean more towards what you wore during COVID, like super comfort, or did you actually put an outfit together for school?
I wish, oh my God, I wish I could wear, sweatpants and a sweater. That would be the best thing ever, but I have a uniform.
Oh, uniform school.
We're going in with the uniform.
Did everything still fit?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Girl, that's all of us.
Yeah.
All of us over COVID.
We got a little tailoring done.
Well, Tanya, it was great hearing from you again.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have been the best these past, God, how many years? 10 years? I've been listening to you since I started school, essentially, so thank you so much.
And I know what it's like when things don't fit on your first day back. So I got to do ET Canada for the first time today, in studio.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I haven't worn a suit.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't worn suit pants.
Okay. Yeah.
Since everybody went away for that March break and then life went to hell. Back
March 2020.
March 2020.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I haven't worn suit pants since March 2020.
Did you try anything on yesterday?
Okay. So if you see me on no, because I don't have them. They're all in my dressing room.
In the dressing room.
Right?
In a studio that you haven't been in.
Yeah, and I haven't been allowed.
A year and a half, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been allowed to go up and even try anything on. So if you see me on ET Canada tonight, and if I am wearing suit pants, that means everything fit and everything's awesome. If I'm wearing jeans,
Okay.
Okay? One of us. One of us. One of us. Okay? So I know
the
what...
pants are always the issue. It's always the pants.
It's
that are the
always the pants. My shoulders didn't get fat.
It's so funny.
We love you. Thank you so much for checking in with us every year. It means the world to us.
Are you going to ask me the question?
Of course. Between Roz and Mocha, Tanya, who is your favorite?
Hands down, Roz.
Oh, there we go. I love that. Thank you.
So much.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Lil Nas X confirmed that Montero will be coming out September 17th.
Oh, nice.
Did you see the picture?
No.
He did a maternity shoot.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, where he's like super pregnant.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, he did a maternity shoot.
Yo, this guy's next level, and I love it. I love it.
Some of the features on the album, Doja Cat, Jack Harlow, Meg Thee Stallion, Miley Cyrus, and Sir Elton John. Now, my question is this.
Wait.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Elton John?
Yeah, Elton John.
No.
So here's my question, though, because Elton John also put out his release date for his new album called The Lockdown Sessions.
Okay.
And so what I want to know is the song on Lil Nas X's album featuring Elton John the same song on Elton John's album that features Lil Nas X?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they did two songs together.
So listen to this. It's all collaborations. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the business. That's how you sell songs. You put it out and then hopefully somebody else jumps on your track and then you're good. So let me read you the collabs on Elton John's album that he released because he released the track listing.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 songs.
Okay.
Here's who's on Elton John's record. Dua Lipa.
Okay.
Young Thug.
No.
Nicki Minaj.
What?
Charlie Puth.
That makes sense.
Gorillaz.
That is shocking.
Miley Cyrus.
Uh-huh.
Miley Cyrus is on a track with Elton John and Yo-Yo Ma.
What?
The cellist. Okay.
Okay. On Elton John's album.
Yeah. Brandy Carlisle.
Okay.
Lil Nas X.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Vedder. Stevie Wonder and Stevie Nicks.
Yo, if this is not the most random
Is that not
album,
the most wild list of collaborators?
All over the place. You have every genre of music, maybe minus country.
You have Stevie Wonder and Young Thug, and then you have Charlie Puth and Eddie Vedder, and you have Miley Cyrus and Lil Nas X.
And Nicki Minaj. On an Elton John album.
Yeah. So his album comes out on October 22nd. Lil Nas X album, Montero, drops September 17th.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
You'll be happy to know that Jersey Shore was renewed.
Yeah!
Family vacation. And Snooki's back.
She is?
Yeah. She's come back full time.
There are people,
Yeah.
people in my life would be very excited
but
about
not
that.
you, though. I forgot.
No, incling me.
Oh, okay.
I'm a huge fan of
Okay,
Jersey Shore.
okay.
We all know this. Last night was the season finale of the latest season.
So I'm going to get to that in a second. So Snooki left in, I guess it was season 3.
I guess.
And what
2 seasons ago, yes, sir.
Yeah. So what she said at the time was, I have to do what's best for me at the moment, and I'm retiring. I'm not coming back to Jersey Shore for season 4 if there is one, and there's a lot of reasons why. But the main reason is really I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. So that was the end of season 3. Then they did a season 4. Now they're renewed for season 5. Snooki is back full time. A lot of people happy about that.
Because in this latest season that we all watched together, Snooki came back like periodically for a handful of episodes. Like
Right.
the girls would like reach out to her and be like, hey, can you come and hang out to do this one thing with us?
Yeah.
And so she's been coming back periodically, but she hasn't been in every single episode.
And so did you watch last night?
No,
You
I'm
didn't?
watching it tonight because I PVR'd it.
Okay, so
This better not be a spoiler alert.
Well, I don't know. I got to talk about it,
Man.
So I don't know exactly what went down, but I guess that there was like a dumb gender reveal party, And Mike, the situation came running through like a paper wall, and then it exploded blue, and everybody was like, yay, it's a boy. But then at some point, Angelina had one of those cannons with like the colored powder in it.
Yeah, because they showed it in the promo.
And she shot Chris in the face with
her husband, yes.
Yeah.
And it got in his eye. So that's how they've been promoting last night's episode, is that one scene, Mike running through, boom, blue powder.
Yeah.
Boom, Angelina lights off.
Shoots her husband in the face.
Yeah, the thing in his face.
And she was close, too. She shot him with one of those cannons. She was maybe 4 feet away from his face.
Yeah. This is between you and I.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right in the face.
Yeah.
Like direct hit, too. And this guy went down, like immediately hit the floor. And everyone was like, oh.
Those things are so stupid. But yeah, so that's what went down on Jersey Shore. I know
you don't follow the show, and you don't follow any of them on social.
I don't.
But the big
on
dumb
social, you think I want like Mike the Situation popping up into my feed,
bro, with his motivational quotes?
Well, like what? Like what? What does he do? What does he do?
Like right now in this situation between you and I, in this conversation, you know what Mike would say to you after you said what you just said?
What?
Don't be bitter, be better.
Oh, hell.
Look who's interested now.
No, I'm not. Hold on here. I gotta.
You don't want to follow the sitch?
Nah, but now I'm definitely. Hold on here. Mike, the situation.
Quotes.
No, because I'm just going to get stuff from Jersey Shore.
Motivational
quotes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on here. Let me.
Like the comeback is always greater than the setback.
Does he say that on the show? Is that what he says?
Yeah, that's what he said. Like that's the T-shirt he was wearing when he got out of jail.
Okay, hold on here. Let me see what I can find.
The comeback is greater than the setback.
Okay. Okay, so here's some of the quotes that he wears on T-shirts, I guess, right?
Yep.
A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor.
Facts.
Tough times never last, but tough people do.
Yes. I tried to order that shirt, but he was
sold
out.
Yeah. Throw me to a pack of wolves, and I shall return leading the pack.
There you go. There you go. That's what you need.
Come on.
You need that motivation in your life.
On.
My guy, the sitch.
We don't say why me, we say try me.
Oh!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Did you watch the either of the two teaser trailers for the new Matrix movie?
I did. Yeah. I don't know.
It's so funny. So new Matrix drops in December. Yeah. The official trailer comes out tomorrow.
Right.
But now with movies, they drop teaser trailers for the trailer that's supposed to show you a preview of the actual movie.
Right. It's a
3-step process.
You're right. Trailers get trailers now, which is wild to me.
So if you go to the website, whatisthematrix.com.
That's always been the website too.
Yeah.
Ever since from the first Matrix, that was
20-something years ago.
That was the website.
There's a red pill on the left of the screen, a blue pill on the right.
Right.
You can click on either one, and each one will take you to the teaser trailer, which starts off with like that green coding.
Yeah. Matrix code.
Yeah. And then in between the coding, every now and then up on the screen will flash like a clip from the movie, and then you eventually see Keanu Reeves.
Right.
This is the moment for you to show us what is real. Right now, you believe it's 6:27 p.m. But that couldn't be further from the truth.
And then all this part is where you see the clips
the first
of the movie.
day of the rest of your life. But if you want it, you gotta fight for it.
Oh.
And then that's it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I loved that first Matrix. Was like it shook the world because
it changed movie making forever.
Exactly, it changed movie making and storytelling and special effects and everything forever. It was that first Matrix movie was as influential as something like Star Wars, because every movie after that looked like the Matrix for a very long time, and then I've never seen the vision of an incredible story be ruined so quickly with two sequels that were both done by the same people.
Yeah. Those two movies following the original. I understood the original.
Yeah.
The other two confused the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, I'm okay to not see this next one that's coming out in December.
Yeah. The Wachowskis really, they nailed that first movie, but then everything after that, because they also did, was it Cloud Atlas?
Something like that, yeah,
Which
yeah.
was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my
Big
life.
cast.
It was huge cast. One of the most unwatchable movies I've ever seen in my life. But again, this great story from a book that a lot of nerds loved.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the most unwatchable films I've ever seen in my life. So am I excited for The Matrix? I'm excited from a nostalgic point of view.
Yeah.
But am I excited because I need to know where that story goes? I don't remember where the story even left off in The Matrix.
He left the Matrix, right?
Did he, though?
Or he was
I
the
don't know.
Matrix?
Or maybe he was the Matrix. I don't even know.
I don't know.
I
I
have
don't care.
no idea what happened with the Matrix.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I like that character. I like Neo. I think Keanu Reeves did a hell of a job with that character. Also, no Morpheus. Lawrence Fishburne isn't in this.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm kind of bummed about, too, because I love that character.
Yeah.
But anyway, so when's the trailer drop?
So the actual
For all
trailer.
those-
So the teaser trailer is out
Yeah,
now. The
okay.
trailer is out tomorrow. The
Okay.
movie's out in December.
Okay, there we
if you
go.
want to see everything that we were just talking about, whatisthematrix.com. Okay.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Yo, Scarlett, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. So what's going on? Why are you reaching out to us?
This guy that I like is on the verge of ghosting me.
Okay, so you wrote, it says, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. My FML is that I've been talking to a guy, but don't know if he's interested or not. When we first started talking, it was nonstop conversations and phone calls, but now I barely get a text from him and don't know if I should just cut my losses or what. Help. How long has this been going on for?
Not very long, like a month or so.
And how did you meet this guy?
We met through an online dating app.
Okay. So have you met each other in person?
That's the thing. No. So when he and I first started talking, and this is why I'm so confused and everything, this is actually my first time ever experiencing online dating. So when we first started talking, one of the first things that he let me know is that he wants to get to know somebody through conversation first before he actually invests the time of meeting them in person, which to me kind of doesn't make sense because you're still investing time by talking to someone, whether it's face-to-face or just like through the phone. So we still haven't actually like met in person.
And you talk every day for how long?
So a lot of the times we'll text, but whenever we like talk on the phone, it's for like 3-4 hours.
Okay. And
Have you done like FaceTime or anything like that? Or is it just strictly texting and or phone calls?
Just strictly texting and or phone calls. So yes, I've had it in the back of my mind where I'm like, okay, is he catfishing me? Is that another thing? Is that why he doesn't want to meet?
Yeah.
Or could he just be like talking to other girls at the same time?
He could be. And if he is, that's fine. I mean, I let him know that I'm talking to other guys. Like I'm not hiding anything on my end. From what he told me, he's not hiding anything on his end either. I'm just trying to figure it out here.
I find it odd that especially during COVID, people have not been able to hang out and do the life things that we've all been so used to. And human connection is such a massive part of it. And it seems weird to me that if he was super into you and you guys had great phone conversations and everything else, that he would not be like really hot to meet in person. And still hanging on to this, I'd like to get to know somebody for how long then? For 6 months? Like what's his end game here? Like how far does he take the getting to know you before he decides that you're worthy of meeting him?
Exactly. That's just it. That's where, I kind of get stumped, right? Because, I mean, like I said, I've been talking to other guys. I've been going out on dates. There's been no issues on that end. So why with him specifically, I still can't.
Is there a chance, Scarlett, that maybe this guy has a girlfriend?
I don't know. Maybe.
And you're just like the person he talks to on the side? Not necessarily a side piece, but the side piece? That he just texts and talks on the phone when he's not with her?
I mean, there could be a possibility that, I don't know, everything's possible, right?
When you suggest meeting, what does he say?
The first time I suggested meeting, he was all for it. But then when we spoke on the phone, he was like, hey, you know what? I'm actually not ready. Is that okay? Sure, fine, whatever. And then when I bring it up in kind of like a subtle way, he'll like, the last time I brought it up, he actually told me, he's like, listen, I do want to meet you in person. He's just, but I'm just not ready. So it's a constant, like, I'm just not ready.
It's weird. That's weird.
My opinion, Scarlett, cut your losses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're still talking to other guys too, having some fun, right? Going out on dates, living your life.
Yeah, I'm still talking to other guys and everything. It's just the only reason why I still keep holding on is because honestly, with all the other guys that I've been talking to, I have not had a connection the way that I do with this guy.
Then tell him to just move his ass. Tell him. Then why don't you tell him this? Hey, listen, I fully respect that you want to get to, know me more. I don't know what more you need to know about me before you can make a decision on when you want to meet me. But there's two things I know. One, I don't know when that end game is because you haven't told me. And I'm getting really close to the point of where if I don't meet you, I can't continue this way.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's set all the rules right now, right? And you are a one-person participant in the game that he wants to play. I'm not saying it's a game in any sort of like horrific, super negative way. Maybe he is all those things that he claims to be, but you can't be playing alone when you don't know the rules. Okay. And if you don't like that game, you have to start playing your own. And he then has to start playing by your rules. So if you're at the part now where he says, I'm not ready to meet, I need more time, you can fully go to him and say, hey, listen, if we don't meet, there is no more of this.
Okay.
Ultimatum.
Yeah, because that's what he's giving you. He's basically giving you an ultimatum. You know what I mean? Like, if you want me, you are going to continue to drag this out for as long as I tell you I'm comfortable with it. Like, that's the ultimatum he gave you. Don't feel terrible for giving him one, too.
Okay.
Done and done.
Great.
Thanks, Scarlett. All the best.
Thank you.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life
on Kiss.
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox have been staying at an Airbnb, and Megan posted a photo of herself in like a banging outfit, leaning up against the dining room table. And she wrote under the photo, when I tell you that this table at this Airbnb saw some things. And then Machine Gun Kelly wrote underneath that, I'm really glad that's not our table anymore.
Oh, geez.
At an Airbnb. You know what I mean?
No, don't do that.
Like,
or if you do, don't tell me.
Right. Would you want to know, though? I guess that's the question.
What I want to know.
Because presumably, if you go into an Airbnb, are you grabbing the Lysol and the paper towels and wiping down the dining room table when you walk in and presume that everything is like sort of clean?
Am I doing that as someone using it as an Airbnb?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No.
Afterwards.
Right. The table is just like covered in butt.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I can't think of Machine Gun Kelly's butt all up on that table. He already looks and seems like a dirty guy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's the deal. That's the deal. When I tell you.
Yeah, no
that
thanks.
The
Banned.
table at this
Banned from
Airbnb saw some
Airbnb.
things. What does that mean, though? I'm glad that's not our table anymore. Like, how? Like, are you disgusted looking at it? You know what I mean? Like,
probably.
Like, yeah, like you can't even eat off it anymore, knowing what happened on it.
I don't think they ate. No, not at all.
No.
Next.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ah, well, look who just showed up.
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time, man.
I'm just kidding.
Jeez. I know, but when you say it like that, people who are listening to this will think I'm late, and I'm not. I've literally, my ass has been in this chair for like 4 hours now. Hey, Mocha.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's do the news.
A Roz and Mocha Show and Kiss 92.5 News Break.
Joe Rogan back doing his podcast after beating COVID, and starts off by talking about whether or not he should sue CNN for continuing to say that he was taking horse pills.
Well. If it isn't old horseworm Rogan. Bro, do I have to sue CNN? They're making
up. They keep saying I'm taking horse dewormer. I literally got it from a doctor. It's an American company. They won the Nobel Prize in 2015 for use in human beings. And CNN is saying I'm taking horse dewormer. They must know that that's a lie.
Well, there's a lot of people saying it.
But CNN is saying it. Like Jim Acosta. What they didn't highlight is that I got better.
That's true, though. And that's a weird story because it really shone a giant light on how people really feel, right? The story, if it were anything else, would be how fast he recovered from COVID. And
because from the time we found
what exactly did he take? But because of the sort of like uproar over, I think it's ivermectin, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Ivermectin, that everybody's labeled as a horse dewormer. That's because what winds up happening is this has been a problem for 30, 40, how many ever years, okay?
Yeah.
The problem is this, is that there are like 300 plus drugs that can be used both in humans and animals. Okay, stuff for like osteoporosis, stuff for what's that thing where you can't where your fingers hurt and stuff like that.
Carpal tunnel.
Not carpal tunnel. What's that thing called? Arthritis. Thank you. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the problem has always been is that doses are different. Sometimes it's a different company that makes them, but it's essentially the same drug. The problem is that people who don't have drug plans, people who don't have a lot of money, people who don't want to go and see a doctor, people who live certain lives, you don't need prescriptions for a lot of the animal versions. So you can walk in the United States to a lot of pet stores and buy these drugs, okay, without a prescription, and then people take them home and then they just start taking them, thinking that it's the exact same thing.
These meds from a horse.
Right, yeah, exactly. And then they're like, yeah, we know you don't have 8 dogs. Like, there's no way you would need this much of this thing. And that's a huge problem, especially when you get sick because you're taking the wrong dose and everything else.
So the news story should have been like, also used in horses, but
it is for this, but it's also used in people, right? It's
also used in.
There's a lot of things,
sure,
right?
But like maybe that's what I'm saying though. Maybe the news story, rather than saying Joe Rogan took horse medication, they should have said medication that is used in both humans and also horses.
Because the problem is that nobody wants to say anything about ivermectin because idiots go and buy the stuff for horses and they're making themselves sick, right? Like that's the problem is that people are just idiots. So you have to say that. But I thought that we were like at a point where if you found a kind of alternative way to deal with something, it's fascinating and you want to know how somebody did it. Like if you have a family member that has MS and they've been going through sort of traditional things dealing with either MS or cancer and chemo and radiation and all that stuff, you hear these stories all the time where like somebody flies somewhere and then they meet a doctor who does an alternative way of trying to make you better, trying to make you well, and they do it. And it's fascinating. And then everybody says, why aren't we doing more of that? Right? Why aren't we doing more of that? And it was wild to me that Joe Rogan, whatever you like Joe Rogan or not, a lot of people wanted Joe Rogan to die of COVID. That's the reality of it, right? But after he said what he took and beat COVID in like 2 days, why are people not now saying, what did you do? Like, to me, that seems like the logical way us as people look at a medical situation when somebody doesn't get vaccinated and they don't wind up in an ICU.
Teach me your secrets.
We should be fascinated by this, but we're not.
Because we found out that he had COVID like on the weekend.
Yeah.
And with his announcement, he was like, yeah, I took, these are the pills. This is the medication I took. Here's how long it took for me to get better. And then he's back on his podcast already yesterday.
Like, why are we not doing all the things? Why are we not doing vaccinations and being super interested in other ways of keeping people out of an ICU? Like, why can't we do all the things? And it's weird because we don't, right? Because it was Joe Rogan. I think if it was anybody, if it was Tom Hanks, right?
Oh, yeah, it would be a different story.
It would be a much different story.
Absolutely different
right?
story.
It would be a much different story.
Give me the horse meds.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Call a PetSmart. Go, which aisle you got that in? Aisle 7, next to the dog treats.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jimmy Kimmel last night, if you're wondering why Kimmel's trending today. Jimmy's been off for the entire summer. He had just like a giant roster of really kick-ass guest hosts came in, took over the show for the summer. Jimmy last night comes back on talking about what everybody's talking about, which is the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated and ICU beds. And this is Kimmel from last night.
It was not a fun Labor Day weekend COVID-wise. The number of new cases is up more than 300% from a year ago. Dr. Fauci said that if hospitals get any more overcrowded, they're going to have to make some very tough choices about who gets an ICU bed. That choice doesn't seem so tough to me. Vaccinated person having a heart attack? Yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo? Rest in peace, Wheezy.
Oh, wow.
I can't. I know.
Wow.
Like I know, and I know Kimmel. Like a part of that is a joke, and I don't know everything else. And I saw Sid from BT tweeted something the other day. It was along the same lines. I just can't go there in my head, man. I can't go there. I can't get to that part of humanity where I'm like
just abandoning.
We're just for stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most people who the crap part is that most people who are refusing to be vaccinated, they're just so arrogant, right?
Mhm.
And they don't
Now it's
care.
just out of spite.
They don't care who or whatever happens based on their own arrogance. And I understand that. But in a lot of places in life, whether it's something you did years ago or something you said or tweeted or whatever, that really shouldn't come with that kind of sentence. The thing that we have now in 2021 is you're no longer allowed to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. And you can make a decision and you're allowed to make wrong decisions. You're allowed to be wrong about things. And I just can't get to the level in my head where I start saying that if you didn't get vaccinated, that you should die on a sidewalk. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it. I don't even know how you get in that headspace.
Well, a lot of
I don't
people-
even know how you get to that point where you think that is what we as people need to do, and that's the attitude that we need to have.
A lot of people, if you look online, are siding with Jimmy Kimmel on
I
this,
know,
right?
I know, but I just
There's no in between. That's either
Yeah.
you're on Kimmel's side or you're
Yeah.
completely against.
Yeah.
Everything he said
Well,
last
it's just
night.
like weird how when all of this started, if you remember, right, when the Karens, when people would put up Karen videos, right? The Karens, when this first started, were the people who were wearing masks, yelling at other people to wear a mask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those are the Karens. Now the Karens are the people who refuse to wear a mask, who are yelling at people wearing masks. Like the whole thing flipped.
You don't need a mask. You're standing outside.
Yeah, the whole thing flipped,
Yeah.
right? Like everything just flipped. But I can't get to that point, man, where I start thinking that, R.I.P. Wheezy. Like I just can't. I don't
Somebody
know.
said to me
I don't know. I can't get there.
the other day, like walk by, and I had a mask on.
Yeah.
And it was just like a crowd of people, right?
Yeah.
I walked by maskless and was like, "Go outside."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, and
Yeah.
you want to fight?"
Yeah. That was me, by the way. It's just one of those things. Yeah. I spend my afternoons when I'm not here just walking around the parking lot at Metro.
You don't need it. You're outside.
Waiting to just talk trash to people who are masked up.
They're gonna inject you with microchips. Don't believe it.
Oh my
Stop being a sheep.
God. What are we, man? As people, I don't know.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Now to the real big news of the day. What?
Dog, Drake is the biggest news of the day.
No, Drake is not the biggest
If you go
news
to
of the
Twitter, like the top 10 trends are all related to Drake.
Your Twitter, not my Twitter. My Twitter, the biggest story of the day is what the hell is Grimace?
Huh?
Forever, we just assumed that Grimace from McDonald's was just
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Follow along. Come on, you're too caught up in the Drake stuff. Lover boy. Follow along.
Okay, Grimace is, dinosaur, right?
It's
Or
just
something?
like a purple
Or
thing.
Like a blob.
Yeah, like a blob. So turns out they were giving an award to a manager from a Canadian McDonald's called Brian Bates.
Okay.
And Brian Bates was doing an interview, and the question of what is Grimace came up. And this is from an award-winning manager of a McDonald's. And this is what he told the podcast.
This is not an official thing, but what I have always
heard and been told is that Grimace is a taste bud.
What?
That's what Grimace is. He's a taste bud.
Grimace a taste bud?
Grimace is a taste bud.
Why would he be purple?
I don't know.
And not pink?
I don't know. I don't know.
If you're a taste bud, or like red.
Right.
Like a light red.
Right. Also disgusting.
Yeah, horrific.
Right?
Like all the other characters, you know what they are. You know who the Hamburglar is.
You do. You certainly
right?
do.
You obviously know
Yes,
who
you
Ronald
do.
McDonald is.
Yes, you do.
You know all the characters.
Yeah.
Mayor, what is it? Mayor Cheese. You know who he is.
Oh, Mayor. No, is it Mayor McCheese?
Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's a cheeseburger.
Right.
Grimace,
yes, you
I
do.
always thought he was like related, like a not a dinosaur, but like just a blob or like a drop, like a drink.
Something.
Right?
Something. What did they create Grimace? Because this doesn't sound like something. Nobody in 2021 would create a spokesperson or a character for something that is a taste bud. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 1970.
Oh.
It all makes sense now.
You know what'd be cool, guys?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Addison's coming back to Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah? Girl, let's dish.
Girl?
Who's that? I don't know.
Kate Walsh.
Oh,
Kate Walsh is she played Dr. Addison Montgomery. She hasn't been around in like a long time.
What happened?
She
Like
was
in the
the
show?
one they spun off because her character was so great. They spun her off. And do you remember that show Private Practice?
Yes,
that was
I
a
do.
spin-off. It was it was a good spin-off. I actually
know
quite
that.
enjoyed Private Practice.
Okay.
But Private Practice was a spin-off of Grey's Anatomy, and she was the sort of lead on that show, and that was her vehicle for all those years. So I guess she's back now. But this is Kate Walsh with the announcement.
Well, would you look who it is? That's right, my loves. Dr. Addison Montgomery is coming back to Grace Sloan Memorial Hospital, and I'm so excited to be home again, joining Shonda, Ellen, and the rest of the incredible cast. This season, 18. Just wait until you see what she has in store for you. The new season premieres September 30th on ABC, so stay tuned, and make sure you're following me at Kate Walsh for more updates on when Addison will make her grand return. I'll see you there.
Wait, so what happened to Private Practice?
Oh, it's been gone for a long time.
Went public.
Come
She's
on
back
now.
in Grey's now. That's
Come
why.
on now.
What you know about that?
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Michael K. Williams, who was Omar Little in The Wire and Chalky White in Boardwalk Empire, two absolute legendary American characters. And this is a little bit of Michael K. from The Wire.
You are a parasite who leeches off
Just like you,
the
man.
culture of drugs. Excuse me? What?
I got the shotgun. You got the briefcase.
Ooh.
It's on the game, though, right?
Never saw The Wire.
Neither have I.
Never saw The Wire.
It's on my list of shows to get to.
Yeah, same. But I did see Boardwalk Empire, and Michael K. Williams and that character Chalky White that he built on that show was, like we said, just legendary. He was 54 years old, found by his nephew in his penthouse condo in New York City. Currently in Emmy contention for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a drama series for his work on Lovecraft Country. Police are investigating his death as an apparent drug overdose. The New York Post reports that they found, I guess it was heroin, is what they had said at the scene. He did have a history of problems with drugs that he'd been pretty open with in interviews in the past. His nephew, R. Vance Williams, said this to the Daily Mail.
It's heartbreaking. You know, I still can't wrap my head around it. You know, I was just with him. You know, I just bought him some fabric so he can go to the Emmys to put under his blazer, and he just got nominated for Emmy, and he was going to LA, so he was real excited about that. I actually was supposed to be with him this weekend, this Labor Day weekend. We were supposed to go to Pennsylvania. It's like, it's not even real. I can't even process it yet. I don't even believe it. But we love him. He'd be terribly missed. He was a good person.
Yeah, man.
Aww.
So good, huh?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings broke a Labor Day record. Now holds the box office record for the largest 4-day Labor Day opening weekend with $90 million. That triples the previous Labor Day record set by Halloween. This was the Rob Zombie remake in 2007. Shang-Chi had a 3-day total of $75.5 million, which is the second biggest theatrical debut for 2021, just behind Black Widow.
Yes.
Also worth noting that Black Widow was a dual sort of theater and on-demand simultaneously. Shang-Chi is one of the first movies to have that 45-day theatrical release. So you will be able to get it on demand on Disney+, but you got to wait 45 days, which is that reasonable to you? How do
I'm
you
okay
feel
with
about
that. Mid-October, I'm good with that.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Now, the soundtrack for Shang-Chi is surprising. So if you follow Simu on any of his socials, you know that he likes to sing, right? So here's a clip of Simu on his socials.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Woo.
It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Damn! Yeah, he's got good tone. So if you do pick up the soundtrack for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, you're going to hear a song called Hot Soup, sung by Simu Liu.
Last December, got here on the wrong day. It was too late, the soup had gotten cold. Then the phone rang, hearts and smiles from my home.
Now, I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, I don't know if this is like a scene from the movie or if there's like any significance that this song has in relation to the film. But I wish they didn't do the processing, have so much processing on his voice. Because the examples from social media, you can tell he's got a good voice. And I feel like adding all this.
That's what everybody does, though.
No, but this
everybody does.
No, but not like this, dude.
Sure.
Listen to this.
He sounds just as much on this record than any other artist does on their record.
I don't know. I think this
compared to
is
when they're
more.
singing
I think
in
they
their
should
bedroom.
have toned this back a bit. I'd like to hear more of Simu Liu's
It's
voice.
a style, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know, because sometimes with these Marvel movies and the soundtracks, like the songs aren't even in the movie half the time.
I know.
I don't even know if I don't even remember if this is in the movie.
You probably fell asleep. Notorious for falling asleep.
I am notorious for falling asleep.
No, that's great. I'm so happy for
Play
him.
that other one from his social where he's got the guitar.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
No, the other one.
the
You
other
got
one,
two.
the other one.
Yeah.
And now me and all my friends were wrong, misunderstood. They say we stand for nothing and there's no way we ever could. Now we've seen everything that's gone wrong with the world and those who lead it. We just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. So we keep on waiting, waiting
great,
on the world to change.
Yeah,
That's really good. I like that.
So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Congratulations, Simu Liu.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Are you a fan of John Mulaney?
Who's John Mulaney
He's a
again?
comedian. And he's got the weirdest fans. He's got loyal fans, but he's got the weirdest fans. They're like his fans are like BTS stans. Like
Really?
they're wild. And I don't know how that happened.
Mulaney. Let me see what he looks like.
He's got stand-up specials all over the place, and you've definitely seen him. Right?
Oh my God, my
definitely.
Google's so slow. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm going to wait for this to load.
So he was trending for the last couple of days because the rumor was that he is now with Olivia Munn, and Olivia Munn is pregnant. But over the last couple of years, basically during COVID, he has made like so much news because he just had this wild couple of years where he was married for 7 years and then went into rehab and then started work, started taking jobs that he was like flaking out on, like really, really crazy stuff.
I do like looking at pictures.
Yeah.
I know him.
So listen to, this is his announcement last night on Seth Meyers, where he officially announces and settles the rumors that Olivia Munn is pregnant. But listen to him tell this story of this wild sort of year plus that he had.
I went to rehab in September. I got out in October. I move out of my home from my ex-wife. I host Saturday Night Live on Halloween.
Yeah.
I relapse on drugs after the show. Not directly after, I just mean not, after, well after good nights. Well after. And let's see, then I continued using drugs. You and some other friends staged an intervention, as you recall. I went to rehab again, this time for 2 months. I got out in February. I lived in sober living for another month and a half. Then in the spring, I went to Los Angeles and met and started to date a wonderful woman named Olivia.
Who I know well.
Yes,
a
you
lovely
know
woman.
Olivia Munn very well. I met her actually for the first time in life at your wedding.
Yes.
To Alexi, your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice something good came out of the wedding. And we were having a baby together. Thanks.
Congratulations to both.
I was nervous when I was about to say the news. That's why I looked down and then I looked up.
Yeah, no, like it wasn't that you like forgot it or anything.
No.
It's really thrilling.
I'm going to be a dad.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm we're both really happy.
So the controversy is that Olivia Munn is expecting. Now, there's no due date. We don't know when this all happened, but he only moved out of his house with his wife 4 months ago. So that's the controversy. That's why
it's
he was
like right away.
It's right away.
Gotcha.
Like, was there crossover? Was there everything else? But yeah, he took a job like on Seth Meyers' show that he said in the interview he doesn't even remember having
because he was so high.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was he was on?
He took a job doing something, and he was like, I don't know. He's like, I took a job on your show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a really wild story.
Huh.
But
all that like within, like,
yeah,
all within 12 months.
Yeah.
All that happened.
Yeah, all that happened within 12 months. But yeah, so Olivia Munn confirmed she and John Mulaney are having a baby together.
Roz and Mocha Q&A.
The people need answers, guys.
All right.
Let's go to the phones. Hello, Claire.
Hi, how are you guys?
Doing good. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the podcast. Where do you listen to the show from?
I'm in Newmarket.
Okay, not far from where I live. So what's your question for the room?
My question is, what is your advice for a couple who's moving in together soon?
So you're obviously in this situation right now?
I am. Yeah, we're currently looking at neighborhoods that we want to rent in.
Okay.
And we've had those financial conversations, and I guess we both just kind of really want to know what you wish you knew before you moved in with your partners.
So is this the first time that either of you have moved in with a partner?
Yes, but we've both been on our own in some capacity before.
Okay, but you've never lived with a lover.
No.
Okay.
I like how you said that. I like how you said that.
Geez. Okay. So
wait. So you said you did have the financial, because I think that's a pretty big deal or a big conversation to have. So you had the finances kind of convo already.
Yeah, like we know what we can afford, and we know what we're looking at, especially in the city, right?
Okay. How are you sort of managing the financial aspects of it? Like what's the mechanism that you're going to do to pay what you need to pay for?
We're always really good about keeping everything very balanced and equal, but I think that we don't have any plans to like have a joint bank account anytime soon.
You should.
Okay.
You should.
Good to know.
Yeah, you should. Don't. I am very big on, even now with Catherine and I, and we don't share a bank account. Like as far as we don't pool stuff. There's a joint account and stuff gets thrown in there. We all know what we take care of, and there's never a fight about money or anything like that. But I think that it's responsible for both of you to open up that shared account. One, because it's a little bit more responsibility for the two of you, and then that way you just dump money in there, and then he dumps money in there, and then whoever's the sort of bill payer, whoever's better at getting things done on a deadline, you're the one that will then have access to that account, and then you just start paying the bills. But that's the easiest way to do it, because what it prevents you from doing is you just never have to have conversations about money, right?
Right.
Moving in together is more than just money, too. Like, you also need to know each other's isms. Like,
of course.
Like, before I moved in, I wish we had a conversation like, okay, who's going to be in charge of decor? Who's in charge of the art? That kind of stuff.
Right.
And trying not to be funny, but it's true. Like, who's responsible for all that stuff?
So, Claire, who's responsible for the art?
Me.
You.
Okay.
But does he know that?
Yes, he's told me to limit the pink, but I have full control, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, but what if he says, okay, well, you can do the throw pillows and you can pick the shower curtain and you get to pick the towels and the dishes, but I'm telling you right now, I live here too, and that Scarface poster's going up somewhere.
It'll have to go in a den somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, where's your Scarface poster?
Okay. Because you can't, like, you have to give, it is a shared space, right? And even though
Right.
somebody may have terrible style, you still have to sort of give them their space.
Right.
Okay, what else?
Like in the condo, when I was like solo, the Scarface picture was up on the wall
Yeah.
in like my DJ booth / office area.
Right.
It currently is wrapped in a towel in the garage.
Right.
A big fight in our place. Matthew wants,
Exactly.
he has this massive Subway poster from Mariah's Glitter movie that came out.
Right.
And he really wants to put the Glitter poster up. And for the 10 years we've lived together, I've said absolutely not.
Why not, though? You're a huge Mariah fan.
Because I feel it diminishes the other art that I've put up.
Oh, I got you.
And I've actually said that to him. I'm like, you're taking away the
Yes.
value of everything else.
And Claire, I would say that you have to make sure that you don't fall into a roommate trap with your boyfriend or your fiance, whatever he is, your lover. Because that can happen very easily. You become so comfortable and you love spending that time together, and you come home at the end of the day and you flop on the couch together. You can quickly become roommates, and I think that you have to have an open conversation about if either of us ever feels a somewhat, even slight disconnect, that the romance in a particular moment is not there. You have to fix that. That you can't lose that, because once you lose it, it's very difficult to get back.
Right. And that's a concern of ours, actually. So good to know.
Yeah. You have to work on. You guys have to like spend 2 hours a week just talking about each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Just going back to the finances, especially since this is your first place moving in together, have emergency cash on hand, because you just never know, especially the first time moving in. I don't know if it's a new build or it's an existing neighborhood, and if it is, just knowing how old the house is, there is, whether it's a new or established house, there is always that risk that something is going to happen. You're going to get a leak in the basement, something's happening with the roof.
Your air conditioner breaks.
Your air conditioning breaks. You need to have emergency cash on hand just in case.
Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. Well, we both have our 3-month cushion that Roz always tells everybody to do.
Yeah, I was just going to bring that up again. Good for you. So you have your 3-month and he has his 3-month?
Yep. Yeah,
You
we're
guys-
pretty good about that.
You guys
That's
are
amazing.
perfect.
Yeah, you guys are in a
perfect.
good space.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
and like you guys still like making out and stuff like that?
You bet.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you've shared a bed before?
We have.
Like, you know which side you sleep on and which side he sleeps on? That could be a problem.
What do you think? They've just been like booty calling this whole time? and then decided
They're getting their first bed together?
To share a bank account?
No, you're good, Claire.
Well, thank you guys so much.
All right, love you lots. You take care.
Bye.
You got
See
it.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Already wants to know what your favorite memory for summer of 2021 has been. You guys have anything?
Favorite memory of summer 2021? Yeah, I got a lot of like really quite decent memories. The RV trip for me was really wonderful.
Yeah,
we had a really great time with that. I'm trying to think of what else. Honestly, like when I look back at summer 2021 as far as a memory goes, it will most likely just be the weather, because we had one of the most spectacular summers I can ever remember.
Amazing.
It was amazing, right? And so that, but I think that for me, my best memory is that I took a lot of time off this summer because I didn't do the TV show. I didn't do ET Canada this summer. And for me, my best memory is just the amount of time I got to spend with Catherine and Roxy.
Yeah.
That was it. Like I've never had that much time. Roxy's 11, going to be 12 in January, and I've never had that much time with her. And it was awesome. So that's probably my greatest memory of 2021.
Damnit Maurie.
I was trying to think summer, like suntanning and stuff, but then I realized my favorite memory of this summer was raising the pride flag with my dad.
Yeah, of course. That would be suntanning.
I was like, suntanning or pride flag?
Suntanning.
At least he didn't say suntanning with my dad.
Right. sun tanning. I really like sun tanning. Oh, yeah, there's that thing I do with my dad that got a lot of press and made a lot of people cry and was a real beautiful moment. There was that, but also sun tanning.
Much like you, Roz, the summer was spent like pretty much, even when we're doing the radio show and we get to leave early and still enjoy the day.
Yeah.
The entire summer, this has been like the most amount of stuff we got to do as a family, because Cruz is 4, so we could take him to do things like activities and outdoor stuff. So I would say the entire summer has been the absolute best because we got to jam pack so much stuff.
Yeah.
But he continued with his swimming lessons this year. And I would have to say my absolute most, like, it's still in my mind. I can see it right now just because I was so proud, is he swam by himself from, like, he jumped into the deep end and swam from the deep end all the way to the shallow end.
Wow.
Like, he did not need our help.
Yeah.
And he told us, like, don't help me.
Yeah.
And I was in the shallow end, like, basically
Dying.
bawling.
Yeah.
Because he swam all by himself
Yeah.
without any of our assistance.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
my
awesome.
God.
I saw
That's
a
the
video
best.
of you swimming.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that Mocha was like in the pool shirtless.
Yeah, well, as people do. We're not. Come on, we're not those kinds of dads. We're not t-shirts in the pool kind of dads yet, Maurie.
As opposed to
Come on.
wearing jeans and a tee.
Yeah, my uncle, my mom's brother was a t-shirt in the pool kind of guy.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, but he wasn't like, he was just like skinny and stuff like that. But I don't know what, he was self-conscious about something. But I always found it weird. I was like,
Maybe he burned easily.
No, because when you come out of the pool, it's just like
I know, it's skin
hanging
tight.
off you, and it's
No.
skin tight. It
Can I
almost
tell
looks
you?
worse. Like you can see your nipple. Like it was always just a white t-shirt, right?
I don't
And
know.
he'd come up out of the pool, and it was like almost sexy in a way
Yeah.
that I recognized when I was a kid. Because had he had no shirt on, I never would have paid attention to my uncle's nipples. Okay,
Sure.
But because he had a white shirt on in a pool, when he got out, I knew I could still draw you the exact shape that they were. I became an expert on my uncle's nipples.
No!
Yeah.
Should he have wore like a wetsuit or something?
No,
just
it's
no
just
shirt.
weird. Just no
then
shirt.
it just would have been normal.
Yeah.
There was one year. So when I worked in Calgary, right before I left Calgary, my coworkers, it was me, there's 4 of us in total. And we drove up to Banff because I'd never been the entire time that I was in Calgary. I was there less than a year. And you could see the mountains from like downtown Calgary. And I'm like, I really want to go up to Banff. So we all went. And there, I can't remember if it's the Royal York or which hotel where they have the outside pool and hot tub that overlooks like.
Isn't it Banff Springs? Isn't that what it
maybe
is?
that's it. Yeah. So, and I wasn't prepared. Like, I didn't know we were going to go do this, right?
Yeah.
I just thought we were going to go look at the mountains, have, sightseeing, whatever. And they're like, oh, we should go check it out. And I'm like, oh man, I don't have like stuff with me.
Yeah.
So I think I had to buy like a bathing suit up there. But I was so self-conscious about my body because, like, these are people I had only worked with less than a year.
Yeah.
And this is the first time in, like, a public outside of work setting I'm kicking it with them.
Yeah.
And so I wore my trunks and I wore my undershirt.
No, you didn't.
The white
In the pool?
In the pool.
Yeah, but that made you look more like an idiot.
I know.
You swam in a white undershirt.
Yeah, like the vest.
But yeah, that's super weird, man. That's very weird.
I know.
Yeah. Like again, if I just met you and like we're coworkers and everything else and we just dove in a pool, I never would have thought about that. But I would never forget the day that somebody that I work with went into a swimming pool with a bathing suit with like
I know
swim trunks and an undershirt. I would never forget that moment.
I know, it was so stupid.
Yeah. And I'll tell you the other thing too about swimming in a t-shirt is you ever try to get a wet t-shirt off?
Oh my God, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
It sticks to you.
Yes.
Oh God, and the shirt's so heavy.
Yeah. Maurie, you're looking at us like you swim in a t-shirt.
I do all the time, so I'm looking. I totally know what you're talking about.
You do.
But I was going to teach you how to take a wet shirt off.
But why do you swim with a t-shirt on?
Oh, well, I don't when Matthew's not there. I only do it when he is there.
So wait a second. You only swim in a t-shirt when your lover's there?
Yes.
Why?
Because he prefers it that way.
So he makes you wear a shirt?
Hold on a second.
Well, because he doesn't want me to be embarrassed in front of my family. And I'm like, but my dad.
In front of your
But why
family.
would
Like, I have the same body as my dad.
But why would you be embarrassed in front of your family? Or is it that he feels embarrassed in
Maybe
front of
that's
your
what it is.
family.
Yeah, maybe he's embarrassed for me.
Like, right. Or he's embarrassed because maybe he doesn't want your dad to think that you are what he finds attractive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be, but I'm like, I look exactly like my dad, so he knows what I look like.
Right.
Yeah.
That's super weird,
But
man.
if you want to take a wet shirt off, you
Yeah.
grab it from the bottom and you have to go, you turn it inside out.
I could never do it's impossible because it just sticks to you.
No, I know, but that's how you do it, inside out.
Inside out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you had a bucket of water, I'd show you.
I know how to do a shirt inside out, man. Any excuse to get his clothes off in here, huh?
I know.
I was going to add one more summer memory.
Yeah.
I was in the car when my brother Daniel drove the car for the first time.
Oh, wow. Your car?
No, no, my dad's
Your
car,
dad's
but he
car.
drove
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good memory, too.
Claire says here, how do you navigate the dinner menu when your partners have different dietary needs?
Is this a Claire that we just talked to?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe.
Could be.
Why didn't she ask that same
I don't
question on
know.
the phone?
Sometimes people ask multiple questions.
Well, because like Roz, you cook like 3 different meals.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Catherine has a lot of dietary stuff, and at the beginning of it, it really pissed me off, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just because there's always a thing where people who have minor dietary things, they go quickly from I don't eat that to I can't eat that. And whenever somebody would say I can't eat that, but they weren't deathly allergic to something, it would always piss me off, right? Because I'm like, you can. You just don't. And so I fought against it for a real long time and came at Catherine with like a bunch of research and all my own stuff. But the reality is she feels better when she just doesn't eat certain things. And then me as the person who cooks and as the person who's spending my life with her and wanting to make her happy, the choice for me was to figure out how to still make all her favorite things, but make them in the way that she can eat them.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did is I was pissed off and I rebelled for a little while, but then I just went full on in everything. And now I can make pretty much everything that I would normally make with all the stuff that she can't eat or won't eat. And now I can make a version of that we all eat.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell the difference anymore.
Yeah. Jenna does the cooking in our home. And I tell her, like, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Like, if she's making adjustments, because much like Catherine, Jenna can only have certain things. Because
no gluten, no dairy, no nightshades. No nightshades she threw at me. So no potatoes, no tomatoes.
Oh, my God.
Right?
So I will tell her, like, you make and I will eat.
Yeah.
Like, it's no problem. I have no problem. I will try anything and everything. And I'll be 100% honest. If I'm not feeling something, I will tell you that I'm not into it, but I am willing to try. And I would say like 99.9% of what she makes, I'm good with.
Yeah.
I eat, no problem, right?
It can be done. It can be done. I made these really great chicken nuggets the other day that were just like gluten-free chicken nuggets with just like the right spice mixture and cornstarch, and you fire them in a deep fryer.
You can get those in the frozen section at Farm Boy.
You can get them in the frozen food section anywhere.
Or you could just make them at home.
Or you could just make them, because I made enough chicken nuggets for, oh my God, I'm going to say like 8 people could have sat down and fed off this plate. There was a lot of chicken nuggets. And I think in total, for me to make that many chicken nuggets probably cost me
Did you go to like McDonald's and get like the empty containers and make your own
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. They're not chicken nuggets. They are chicken bites. So it's actual white meat chicken in there. I didn't grind the meat. I just cut a chicken breast.
Yeah.
So they're not like full nuggets. They're just like chicken pieces kind of thing, right? Like more like chicken strips, but only cut in half, whatever. But you make those gluten-free, and you can't tell the difference. Like you don't need to use flour. Cornstarch browns, like if you're frying, cornstarch browns much better than flour does, and you put the right spices in it, and you can't tell the difference. Like
you can use quinoa as your breading.
No, I would never.
Oh, because there's a restaurant we get quinoa, like they do onion rings, but it's wrapped in quinoa.
That's a different kind. That's like a substitute.
They add something else
like
to
I'm
that?
not doing breadcrumbs on these at all. It's just cornstarch.
Oh, okay.
Right, just cornstarch, spices in the fryer.
Because
Pull
I don't
them
know
out when they're gold.
Quinoa could stick like that.
But it's from like a gluten-free restaurant, fresh.
Yeah,
right?
but
they do quinoa onion rings.
Right, but it's still. But I guarantee
gotta be mixed with something else.
But gluten-free, okay, is still going to have an egg wash on it.
Oh, maybe that's what makes
Right?
it stick.
So Catherine doesn't do eggs.
Oh, would she
Right?
know if you gave them to her?
Realistically, I mean, I don't know, to be honest.
What if you gave it and you're like, aha?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just would never
not gonna
do
be a
that.
trickster.
Right? Yeah.
You're still alive.
Like I don't know. If she won't sit there. She'll probably feel sick if she sat down and had an omelet. But if I use like one egg while I was making 25 meatballs, would she know? Absolutely not.
Right.
Like there's sort of no.
There's
no
an egg
way.
in there. How about you? Like, is Matthew?
So I've
have any
started
dietary
cooking all the
restrictions?
meals. He does, but I'm loving the cooking. Like I really, really love taking pictures of what I make after. It's so rewarding.
But do you still are doing the meal delivery,
but
right?
it's to
I'm
me
not saying
still
it's not.
prepping.
I'm not saying it's not.
If anything, it makes it easier to understand what it is that I have to do. I'm really learning and getting. Okay, so if I want to do garlic with something, I learned that you would do the garlic first in the pan and that add everything else. I never used to do that. I never knew.
Those it's good food that you get, right?
That's right.
Is that what it is? So it's a meal delivery service if you don't have them, whatever city you're living in right now and you're listening to this. So once a week they drop you off a box, and in that box there's like 3 or 5, however many meals, bags, and in that bag is everything you need to make this delicious meal.
And portion, and all your spices, everything.
But you got to cook it. You got to cook it all. Some of the stuff you still have to chop. You got to follow the process. And what it does is it really, I was so against those meal services for a long time. But what it does is it gets people over that hump if they have a little bit of fear of cooking or experimenting. Because these oftentimes the stuff that come in these packs aren't anything that you would ever willingly buy in a grocery store as far as ingredients or spices or onion or whatever it is, right? Ginger and all of this kind of stuff. And it gets you used to cooking it. And then you find that once you do these meal services a while, what I've heard from people is that they now hit pause on the meal services and they sort of go out on their own, and then they start, remanufacturing what they learned. It's like going to cooking school in a way.
I've kept all the cards.
Keep all the cards
I like.
Kept all the recipe cards?
All the cards on the ones that I really like, so then I can then maybe try and do it myself.
It's a recipe
Have you
book,
done that?
basically.
Have you done that at all? Or-
I think I can. I just haven't been confident enough to do that just yet.
No way.
I think I'll do that soon. But with Matthew, he really likes to, not have gluten and all that kind of stuff too. I don't know if he's intolerant. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's a preference. But he's enjoyed everything I've made for him from them. So
Yeah. No, it's good though. It's good.
We'll end on this question from Dallas. When was the last time you chewed gum?
Yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, yesterday.
That's a great question, because you know what? I can't remember the last time I chewed gum.
I chewed gum yesterday before because I had like a bad taste in my mouth when I was going to my grandmother's, so I chewed gum in the car.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I chewed gum. And we used to keep gum in the house a lot.
Oh, I remember the last time I chewed gum.
When?
We were about to interview Alessia Cara, and Maury came up to me, and I guess he thought that my breath stank, and he handed me a piece of gum.
It did. Your breath was bad.
And he handed me a piece of gum. So whenever
I was
that
trying to
was,
be nice.
2
What was
years
that,
ago,
like 4 or 5 years
4
ago?
or 5 years ago, maybe, yeah, something like that. That was the last time I chewed gum.
I was trying to be nice.
And that was the only time I chewed gum in about a decade before that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to buy like the Costco size packs of gum.
Yeah.
And I can't. Yeah, honestly, I can't remember the last time.
No, I don't.
chew gum.
Yeah, I don't chew gum. Like when I was a kid, I used to love gum, like
Oh, yeah.
Bazooka Joe and all that stuff.
Were you ever
right?
able to blow a bubble? I don't know why that's so funny.
Wow.
I don't know why that's so
That's
funny.
like
Oh my God, Maury!
that's like your.
Is that too personal?
No, but like you just asked that like if it was something far more difficult than what it was.
I don't know how.
You asked as if
you. No, it was almost as if like you asked me if I'd ever solved a Rubik's cube, right? Have you ever solved a Rubik's cube?
Or have you ever made your own gum?
Yeah, like have you ever known how to blow a bubble? So you can't blow a bubble with gum?
No, I have no idea how.
Nobody ever taught you?
People have tried who know how, and I have no idea.
What was their
to the point
technique?
where
How
they
do
took the gum out of my mouth, flattened it with their hand.
That's gross. No thanks. That's your gum now. How do you blow a bubble? Or how have you tried?
So you flatten it on the roof of your mouth, then move the gum down to be like a wall in front of your mouth, and then you're supposed to then just pierce your lips and blow through.
No, you got to poke it with your tongue first.
Yeah. And
Maybe
you kind
that's a
of
step I'm.
and you also
I was just doing it
Yeah,
right now.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you got to poke it with your
Sometimes
tongue.
bird coming for food.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to spread it with your tongue.
Yeah, you spread it with your tongue and then you poke it with your tongue.
I think I missed the poke.
Yeah, you got to give it a little poke. Otherwise, no matter how hard you blow, it's not going to work.
The way I do it, it's just I take
if you don't poke it with your tongue and you start blowing, it's just going to come shooting right out of your mouth.
That's what happens. It falls right out.
Yeah, it falls right out. Yeah, you got to.
I spread it from the top of my teeth outwards, like that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
that's it.
And then
yeah.
and then you blow.
And then you blow. Yeah.
So have you ever blown?
Yeah. More like I could blow a bubble when I was like 5.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Like it's not that
Spread
impressive, man.
All right, thank you everyone for your questions. Feel free to anytime you see it pop up on Instagram at Kiss925, ask your questions, and these are the conversations that happen. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5,
Kiss925.com,
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.